Boom,
Shakalaka.
boom,
Boom.
shakalaka.
And then
What's
just
going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Nerd Theory.
I like
And
that.
today, is that how we're doing it from now
That's
on?
got to be the new.
A
It's
little
got to be the new
Aerosmith.
way. Yep.
Nerd Theory. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about today. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you had a great week. Please subscribe to the Den of Nerds at Josh's channel, and subscribe to my Cobra Kai Theory channel because Cobra Kai season 4 is coming out, and it's about to be crazy.
Nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of fun content. It's Spider-Man week. So I'm really hyped up about Spider-Man's. The premiere actually is like going on right now. Some press already have seen the movie and they're getting out of it right now. So, like, I don't know if you can feel that disturbance in the forest, but there's all these spoilers out there being held back at bay. And we'll see. We'll see how the next 24 hours go. You might want to block Spider-Man on like Twitter. You know how you can do that if you're really uptight about spoilers. You might want to start doing that kind of stuff. But then we got Witcher and a lot of other fun stuff on the way, including Cobra Kai. So it's a good time to be a nerd, man.
Yeah, I already saw Cobra Kai season 4. They sent
What?
they sent it to me to get my content ready, and yeah.
So here's my question. If that's true, then why have I not also watched Cobra Kai season 4, dog? Where's the link? Yeah, they probably like gun you down or whatever, but
They're
yeah,
pretty cool,
no.
man.
Yeah, you
They're
like?
pretty
Are you
cool.
allowed to say anything about it, or
I can't say anything.
okay?
I don't want to say anything.
Can you make expressions?
Can't make any expressions. I don't want to.
Oh, you're not allowed to like if I said something, then you'd be like,
I will give you my full review once it's out.
nice, perfect. I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Still a little jealous though. Can't believe you got to see it. It's pretty cool. Is it the normal? You know what? Never mind. Let's talk Book of Boba. Let's talk Book of Boba because my curiosity will not be satiated.
What's up, guys? Hope you're both doing good. When is Kenobi trailer dropping? I don't know. Do we look like Lucasfilm?
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, you probably want to say I'm just adjusting my camera here. I'd probably say, what do you think? May the 4th or at Celebration next year?
Trailer, dude. I think it's gonna come out in the summer. I think it's gonna come out probably like. Yeah.
But isn't Kenobi coming out in May? We thought
That's what I'm saying. I think Kenobi's coming out like May or June, something like that. Unless they want to like completely reverse and make it like a different time, or like in the fall or in the winter. But aren't we getting Andor in the winter?
That's the rumor right now. Yeah, is that Andor will sort of bookend next year, which is interesting, right? But I think they said between October and the end of the year. So it's possible they'll still have a slot for something. You know what I mean? Sick little Wookiee. So maybe we could get a lot of people are hoping for Mando season 3 or even Ahsoka next year in the Christmas time. So dude, what do you think about the fact that we might not see Mando season 3 until 2023 then? Because if you've got Andor and Ahsoka, you probably wouldn't also have Mando season 3 at that time.
We don't have Ahsoka in 2022.
You don't think?
No.
You think that'll be 2023?
Mm-hmm.
So you think Mando before Ahsoka?
Yeah.
So the way I understand it, Ahsoka's going to happen first, or at least it's filming first. Because Ahsoka's supposed to film next year in July, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting Ahsoka until 2023, probably the fall or something like that.
So you think it would definitely be Mando in that spot next year then?
I would hope so, yeah. I think so. So we got some stuff to chat about tonight, guys. We got Book of Boba character leak, rumor, and I knew about this a long time ago, but I think it's pretty legit. But if you don't want to be spoiled, then please leave the stream, come back maybe in like under half an hour or something, or just skip this one and then we'll catch you next week or whatever. And we have a few other things to talk about. Star Cruiser Hotel. Josh has some updates for you. And the Eclipse trailer, which I'm extremely excited about. So,
yeah.
Josh, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so this kind of broke over the weekend, guys. And again, this is something that's kind of been out there for a little while, kind of, rumblings, rumors, etc. But two main things to talk about here. This is coming from StarWarsNewsNet.com. They do good work on their leaks and whatnot, pretty reliable. So it says there is no argument that one of the biggest surprises Star Wars revelations in the first season of The Mandalorian was the existence of little baby Yoda that we all went on to know as Grogu. The second season of The Mandalorian sealed the fate of the little fella as one of the most beloved new Star Wars characters. I would totally agree. We've heard from a credible source that Grogu was spotted on some crew merchandise used for the Book of Boba Fett. This crew merchandise is usually produced in small quantities and is meant for special people involved with the project. On rare occasions, there is merch produced in even smaller quantities, and we believe the Grogu merch was one of them. Knowing that there's official Grogu merch from the Book of Boba Fett, we've reached out to sources trying to find out if we can expect to see the little green fella in the series, and we've received confirmation that indeed you will get a glimpse of Grogu in the Book of Boba Fett. So that's kind of number one, and that came out, and a lot of people sort of corroborated this, right? But this dude over here, Jordan Mason, he retweeted, or rather quote tweeted, the article from Star Wars Newsnet, and he said who he's hanging out with is pretty cool too. So that's kind of the thing.
Or what, he's hanging out with Luke?
Well, I mean, right? That's got to be the obvious move. Who else would he be with?
You think we could get a Luke and Boba team up?
I think you're going to get a Luke and Boba team up, but I think so. Okay. So there's one other element to this. We can get into the whole thing here, but there was also a report that pretty much confirmed that the voice you hear in the trailer is Din Djarin from the trailer. That, remember, we were like breaking down the Boba Fett trailer. Yeah, so that's Din, and so it kind of looks like you're gonna get Din Djarin, Mando, and Luke all. I would expect probably at the end of Book of Boba Fett, and I have like sort of a working theory that on how I think that will go down. But yeah, I think Luke, and you and I have talked about this before. We believe there's a lot of Luke coming, and we believe that, especially with them hiring Shamook and seeing the reception to young Luke from Mando season 2.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're going to take it in this direction where Luke, Grogu, and Mando are assembling the Mando Vengers or something like that, and there's probably a reason why.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine they're going to make a Mando Avengers?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's going to happen. Did we talk about the rumor of there's a scene, supposedly a scene in Mando season 3 that's going to have like 70 plus Mandalorians in armor in it?
What?
Yeah, there's a big leaked scene coming for Mando season 3 that suggests you will see massive amounts of Mandalorians all together. So they apparently even brought in
back Mandalore.
That's the thought, right? That's the thought. And so if that's going on, it would probably be Din that's leading them, right? He's got the dark.
Yeah, if he's got the Darksaber now, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I'd suggest that's probably part of it. But when it comes to Luke, I mean, do you think that Grogu, okay, so what do you think Luke's doing in Book of Boba Fett?
That'd be insane, man. What's he doing? What?
Yeah, what do you think he's doing in Book of Boba Fett?
I don't know. He's probably what if Boba seeks Luke out because he's like, I need your help? Like, how desperate would he have to be? Unless he's hired to kill Luke. Unless he's hired to get Grogu or something. Like someone says, hey, if you want me to join your new gang and you want to rule with respect, then you got to earn my respect. The only way you can do that is by getting Grogu.
I mean, that would be kind of wild, dude. I mean, what if he's just like crossing names off his list where he's just pissed at all these people that did him wrong, and Luke's up there. And so he seeks out Luke, but then he sees Grogu and he's like, oh, I love that kid, No?
They're trying to sell Boba as like the new good guy, kind of.
Right.
He's the main character.
Yeah.
So they're not going to have him. They're not going to have him pit up against Luke because then that's going to divide fans, I guess.
Yes, I agree with that. So what is he doing then?
And we got enough division coming in Kenobi with Anakin and Obi-Wan. So I think they're going to team up.
Right.
Or they're going to be on okay terms.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you on that. But how then does that tie into what we know so far. Because, look, marketing can be misdirection sometimes, but what their marketing is, Boba's taken over Tatooine. He's meeting with all these other gangsters. He's trying to bring these people together to formulate a new cooperative enterprise. So how does Luke Skywalker fit into that? You know what I mean? Like, how could that work? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how would that work?
So this is why I think it might be something that's sort of tacked on or in addition to the series, because and there's actually a little bit of precedence for this. I for sure don't know like what's going on, but there was this scene that was described, and this I think I've talked to you about this before, where he's with, it says Boba and some hammerhead dude, and the general idea is that this person is going to be a big rivalry of Boba's. And throughout the show, they're going to have different interactions where they're combative. But it's said that eventually these two will turn and work against another outside threat, right? And so this is why I think whatever that threat is could tie into Luke Skywalker, especially because Boba is almost like a 2.5 of Mando, right? It's kind of to tell Boba's story for sure, but we assume the whole reason you're doing something like that is because you got more ideas for Boba with that crew again, right? Something to bring him into the fold.
Right.
So if that is the case, and it's sort of a launch pad into Mando season 3,
it's like an expansion pack.
Right. So it would make sense then that there's something crazy enough to bring Luke and Grogu back, because I also don't think he's going to be done training Grogu. Like, there's no way they're going to time.
What if Luke gave him off to I don't know, like his assistant Jedi master or something? Like what if it's Cal Kestis?
I mean, you mean Grogu? He gave him out to that?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but then you'd have to explain how Grogu and Boba, or rather Grogu and Luke, are going to pop up in the show. Oh, so you're saying what if it's not Grogu or not Luke that Grogu's with?
What if he's with little Ben Solo?
I mean, that'd be dope, dude. I mean, that'd be, for me, I would love that, right? So I would love that, but is Ben old enough to be on his own with Grogu?
He's the same age as Grogu, well, physically.
Yeah.
What if Grogu and Ben are going to be friends?
Oh my God.
I mean, they're going to be best friends.
Dude, I think that is actually a perfect way to give a little bit more to that Ben Solo character. You know what I mean? If he and Grogu form some kind of bond, and if we see Ben do some awesome stuff with young Luke, in the Mandoverse, I've said for a long time, I feel like that's fundamental stuff that's needed and really important to that character. And it can similarly do what the Clone Wars did for Anakin. You know what I mean? A lot of people weren't feeling it, Anakin in those first two prequel movies. And I feel like Clone Wars does a lot to sort of develop that. So I would love it, dude.
I think that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Holy ball, consider this in Mando time frame. Han is still around. Imagine his reaction if he hears Luke has teamed up with an alive Boba.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Boba Fett.
Right.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? I don't want Luke in the show. Would rather Hondo or Cad Bane, even Omega. Yeah, do you think we'll see Omega?
I'm interested in that for sure. I think that could play. It could be really cool. I don't know though. I mean, I feel like Cad Bane's probably a good bet. I haven't heard anything about Hondo, but that would be amazing. Hondo's awesome. But yeah, Omega would be fun. And I mean,
we're pirates. We don't even know what that means.
I know, dude. I just recently rewatched the first episode with him, the first ever with Hondo. It's good, and to see where he ends up, it's so fun.
I think Boba and Luke could team up if the Empire showed up like Thrawn, and maybe could face the Empire together with Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think it could be Thrawn. Thrawn could be a big enough deal to pull Luke away from his training.
He's going to be the new Thanos, I think.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Thanks for the hour-long upload on Ancient Sith Lords from the other day. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it, man. I'm uploading a 4-hour supercut of all of my Anakin videos.
Nice.
4 hours long. It's 20 gigs.
20 gigs. Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Good thing I have fast internet. I'm so hopeful we're getting some good post-Return of the Jedi material. I'm literally all I've wanted since the 90s. Me too, dude. I think we've all wanted that.
Yep. It's for sure a dope thing.
If y'all could choose another bounty hunter to be in the show, who would it be? Love from Houston. Definitely Cad Bane, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Cad Bane is an awesome one. I'd be interested to see Dengar as well, because Dengar is supposed to be such a savage, like an absolute animal, but he kind of looks like he's just a dude wrapped in toilet paper. So
Yeah.
I'd love to see them like make him badass. You know what I mean? Like make him look and move in a crazy way.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like I don't know. I want to see all those guys. But I think Cad Bane would be probably the most badass to see, but he would be old.
He'd be old, but that's kind of fun too, like a
He'd be
grizzled
old.
Clint Eastwood version of the character. I'm down. That sounds fun, man. Yeah.
I'm down with it too. I think it'd be pretty sweet.
Be sick.
What else we got going on, Josh?
So when it comes to, well, you want to talk Eclipse or you want to talk
Let's go
Star Cruiser?
Star Wars. Let's go Star Cruiser. What are the updates?
We'll do Star Cruiser and then we'll go Eclipse.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
I just want to say a shout out to Jay, Drunk 3PO. He's been doing some good coverage of the horrible videos that they've been doing, but also he did a video today where he talked about different things that are going on in the show, or rather in the experience. I wanted to bring this up because last week, you and I clowned super hard on the Star Cruiser thing, and I think deservedly so. They obviously did take that video down.
Clown, man. We just gave our thoughts on it.
No, I clowned hard. I clowned hard on it. But the whole idea is that after I watched Jay's video, I was surprised to find out that they're leaning into like sort of like a LARPing role-playing experience in the sense that, there's going to be all these different actors. And essentially that's where a lot of the cost comes in, is that when you go in there, it's, you and other guests as well, but it's majorly made up of actors where there are all these active storylines going on. So it's a lot like, a version of D&D. It's very similar, at least my, general understanding of it is that it's really similar to what we kind of talked about last week, as far as this would be what we would want. Right. So I wanted to throw that out there because Lucasfilm is horrible at marketing this thing. From what, like, if what is true, if what Jay said about this is true, then it just means that they have a kind of cool idea. I still think it should look better. It doesn't really look good, but the concept is not being sold properly. Like, they're not actually, like, he said something really interesting to me today where he said they want the rooms plain because they don't even want you in the room. Like, there's not a lot to do in the room, and that's because they want you out there experiencing the thing. Like, you go down to eat and you'd eat with your family, but also like a couple of actors that would be around you, ingrained in these storylines. And that all seems really cool. So it's like, man, they really are not marketing this thing well. And I hope that they change that, you know what I mean, and sort of talk about it. So I don't know if you had any thoughts about, that.
Dude, I don't really know exactly what to say about it until I actually see clips of it, because I'm not going. Yeah. But to me, it just seems like a big miss, the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I have two thoughts kind of about it, where one, I'm like, oh, that's super cool. Like, I kind of like that idea, but also I don't think that the general public is that into that idea. Like, it almost feels like a kind of niche thing that maybe should have been done at a smaller scale. Maybe not like someplace you sleep at, but someplace you spend X amount of hours and go through an adventure. Because I still think for the price point that you're asking people to pay, and just from what we've seen in marketing so far, like, apparently a bunch of people canceled their reservations. Like, you know what I mean?
Saw that,
opened up a bunch of spots.
A lot of open dates.
Yeah.
A lot of open dates.
So, I mean, we'll see if they can recover, from it. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because, number one, it's good to talk about it. If the, the marketing was horrible for it and it's actually something completely different, you should know what it is. Yeah. And maybe they'll turn it around, you know what I mean, and be able to make it a better experience. And also, you should go watch Jay's video on it because it is pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Does a good job.
All right.
For once in his life.
Neat.
Yes. But now we can talk about something we're actually excited about.
Yep.
Star Wars Eclipse.
Yes.
Why don't you give me your general thoughts? Give me your thoughts, General Theory.
I mean, from that cinematic, I feel like they kind of understand. And here's the thing. Usually the games are, on point. They're knocked out of the park. It's made by LucasArts, the original guys in there, I think. who kind of have a grasp of, what Star Wars was with the games, and where it should be going, and continuing on that same line of continuity, at least with the feel. And some of the other stuff is a miss, but I think there are too many cooks in the kitchen. And I think with the games, they really know what they're doing. And I think when you bring in an amazing company and studio like Quantic Dream, you are going to get something that is a really good, high quality product that, I mean, they haven't missed yet on a game.
Yeah.
Everything they've made is great. It's been so high quality. It's been really good graphics. It's been a really good story, which is the main thing. And the playability, the controls, everything, how it feels, how the world feels in the game feels good. Like it feels like you want to keep playing the game. And so how they're going to adapt this whole, what's it called when you have multiple outcomes to a game, and you can, I don't want to save this person. I do want to save this person. And it completely leads you down a different path.
Yeah.
I love that. Alternate stories that you can, alternate endings. I love that, dude. I think it's going to be really cool. I think we'll have different characters we can play as, and each character has a different story. Like, in Detroit Become Human, one was the android. He was like the cop, the investigator. And then the other one's like this rogue dude that eventually rises up. Marcus leads the whole thing. And I think we're going to have that with Eclipse, but I'm wondering if we can play as a Jedi or like as a Force user, so what's the deal with that?
Yeah,
I guess we'll see, but I think it's really promising.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of pick up on the Force user thing. I would say for sure you're going to be able to play as Force users, because why would you have it in the High Republic and sort of show, all the lightsabers that you did without that? One of the only, to me, sort of cool things about the High Republic is just that fact that there's so many Jedi, and it's a different kind of Jedi, more like Texas Rangers and stuff like that. I'm into that. Like, I've never said that was a stupid idea. That part of it's awesome.
Right.
So I'd say, yeah, you're gonna be able to play as some Force users. I guess if it's a sort of dynamic storytelling, right, and like the ending is sort of up for grabs, I wonder how that will work in canon. Not necessarily like from a personal perspective, I don't really care, but I'm more interested in like a sort of business sense, because look, they've said this for so long about the games. I think one of the things that has held them back from making more games or having more games made under that license is the fact that they want everything to be canon. This being in the High Republic definitely seems like it's a big deal, and also kind of a tell at where, Lucasfilm is headed, and maybe this Old Republic movie that is being streamlined, maybe that's High Republic, and maybe a lot of, it's very possible that a lot of the eggs go into that High Republic basket, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, when I watched that trailer, and for me, it's been a hot minute since I have felt anything like that watching something Star Wars. And that includes Book of Boba Fett, which is weird because, like, I like the Book of Boba Fett stuff. All the trailers, teasers, everything, they seem super cool, but it's a familiar flavor. It's something that like I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's not the same as the feeling I got from Eclipse. Like the Eclipse trailer captivated a part of my Star Wars imagination. I kept wanting to know, who's this character? What's the deal with that shot? Who are these people with the drums? Like, what is the deal? And yet excited. It feels like Star Wars. It seems to really hit and evoke Star Wars notes while also kind of doing its own thing. For me, man, I had one really resounding thought as I watched that trailer, and it was, if this was the way that they would have started the High Republic, if something like this was the way that they would have started it, totally different ball game, bro. Like, it would have been a totally different thing, and I personally would have been much more engaged in the High Republic. As it stands, the way they went about it was with the different creators and to focus on like the task at hand. This is a cinematic trailer. Technically, we don't see any gameplay, and yet this is shot to the top of the list of things for me that I'm excited about with Star Wars, man. I'm gonna follow this very closely, and I also just want to say, like, dude, Star Wars, do more of this. Like, this is like, whatever this is, do more of this, bro.
Well, yeah, I want to get the game first and see what it's all about. But that cinematic, I don't feel like the game's going to fail.
Yeah.
From that. So
yeah, I think that, especially with the pedigree sort of behind that studio and a lot of the things that you heard, because I even heard that it could have multiplayer elements, like competitive multiplayer elements. That's kind of interesting to me. I don't know what that would entail with like this style of game, this sort of traditional action game in the Star Wars universe. So yeah, dude, I honestly could not be more excited for something that unfortunately seems like it's several years out. That's another weird thing.
probably,
Did you hear that?
2023
Yeah,
or something, 2024.
Yeah, that's strange, bro. Like you think about it, they have they have shows coming out next year, and they won't make an announcement on Disney Plus Day or May the 4th. But then we go to the video game awards, and they're gonna show a Quantum trailer for 3 or 4 years out. I mean, I'm happy. The trailer's dope, dude. Like, but it is a little weird. Like, you could probably split the difference there and be a little better off if you're Disney. But
you should stream Detroit Become Human with your members or something, or like on your channel.
Sometime. Yeah. Is it pretty?
Just to get
yeah,
dude, it's a really, really nice game.
Cool.
It's a really nice story game.
Yeah, I have to check it out because I mean, I'd always heard about that game. Like a lot of people say it's the same thing with like Witcher 3. Like there's certain games out there that just people.
To me, that's the real Cyberpunk.
Okay. Right on. I'll go check it out. I loved Cyberpunk too. I know some people hated it, but I love that game.
Yeah, to me, that's the real one. That's the one that doesn't glitch out.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, but yeah, it's exciting, man. It seems like that's gonna be a crazy fun experience. I wonder too, like, hey, if we get if we get a High Republic movie and it looks something like that, I might be on the hype train, bro. I don't know.
Well, from what I hear is you don't have to actually read the High Republic books in order to understand the game.
Yeah. Or hopefully the movie.
I mean, for me, the High Republic books were like, I didn't read them. I read just a portion of the first one, and it was a snooze fest, so I didn't continue. The game makes me want to read it just so that I understand the game better, if at all. But apparently, what people are saying, but I mean, who knows for sure, because the game's not even out. I don't really know much about it, is that you don't have to read the books in order to understand the game.
Yeah, no.
That being said, I'm going to do it anyways because I want to, do my due diligence on the channel. And
yeah. I might watch your videos then because I don't think I'm gonna.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe that first book was a real
snooze fest.
Yeah, wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, sleepy. Made me sleepy.
Maybe go sleepy. Bye-byes.
Sleepies. I love you guys. You two are amazing together, but I think Josh is wrong about Din Djarin's voice in the Boba trailer. It was the Ithorian we saw sitting in the chair speaking. Even the subtitles address him as Alien One. Thanks, Aiden.
Yeah. Thanks, Aiden. I'm used to people throwing money at me and being wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
It's all good. It's all good, my guy.
But it's true. The subtitles did say that was him speaking.
That is true. They did do that. Yep.
The perfect person to be a surprise is Rex. Rex with Grogu?
Yeah, that would be a surprise. No, he wouldn't be with Grogu.
Didn't Boba kill Cad Bane? Apparently not. Not yet.
Mm-mm.
I need my boy Dash Rendar to be fully canon.
What do you think of that ship? There was a new Boba Fett TV Hawk spot. You think that's the Ebon Hawk?
Wait, where?
No, it was like a couple trailers ago. It was the one
over the city.
Yeah. I haven't seen anybody like come up with a good explanation of what that is. Seems to be important though.
Will we ever see hey, what's up, Spidey Bugle? Abeloth? I always thought she was an interesting character. I don't think we would see her for a while.
I don't know. I think that character is kind of intriguing too, but yeah, I don't think so. There were some creatures in the original trailer, going back to that High Republic trailer. There were some creatures in that trailer that kind of looked Abeloth-like, but I don't think we've seen anything like that in High Republic yet.
Yeah, that was the mother. If anyone wants to know, I have a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's the son, the daughter, father, mother.
Yep. She's a weird character.
Yeah. I also want to mention, guys, these are going to be going on sale soon. The Green Order hat. And this is exclusive for you know what. Boba. So
I like it.
Yeah, it's on sale right now, but I don't have the link up. So I mean, if you want to go to my shop, you can. It's just gonna be hard to find, but I'm gonna do a limited supply of these. You guys sold out the one I'm wearing, which is pretty dope. Thanks.
Yeah.
Maybe all leads up to a movie. Mando versus Ahsoka and Phoenix Squadron team up against Thrawn. Where's Jason Syndulla training with Luke by the end of Ahsoka?
That would be dream come true for me. That'd be sick, dude. I'd love to see Jason Syndulla.
Yeah, I just don't want to see Luke and Ahsoka together. Would greatly prefer a cheaper, cool Star Wars hotel to just hang out in a few days rather than an expensive 2-day LARP session. I can LARP alone. What's LARP?
LARP's live action role playing. So that's kind of what what it's kind of like being described as. But you definitely can't LARP alone, actually. So,
but you could.
No, I mean, I guess you could. No, you can't. I'm gonna put my foot down on this one. Nope.
Why not?
What are you gonna do?
It's a free country. The creators of Fifth Element saw the video and they want their singer back.
Yeah, that's fair. Yo, the marketing's been trash. Like, what do you want us to say? Like, it's horrible. Like,
it's probably some
especially
of the worst
like
I've ever seen.
Yeah, like, dude, like you could do. I've seen crappy Saturday morning cartoon commercials that literally give more elements of what an experience is like when you shoot a Nerf gun.
Dude, those Captain Crunch commercials when I was a kid were more enticing.
Like, this was trash. You know, it was trash.
Well, that's why they're
maybe they don't have enough people. Maybe they just need some people over there. You know what they need? They need a little bit of toxicity. Like, not a ton. You know what I mean? But just a little bit of toxicity. Like, they could hire us. We could walk around Star Wars and be like a little bit toxic to everything they do. And no, but for real, if they actually took that advice or whatever, they'd probably be a little better off.
First time being able to see you all live. I hope all is well. Much love from Kentucky. Oh, thanks, Hannah.
Thank you so much, Hannah.
Hope you're doing well too.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Hope you're doing well out there.
I've never been to Kentucky.
I don't think I have been either.
Maybe a younger Boba Fett will make an appearance in the Kenobi series.
I
feel like there's too many characters.
I mean, they could do some Boba stuff around that time, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You know, that's why I kind of think the thing with Grogu popping up is kind of interesting because, like, the only way I see it playing out is that it almost has to become. It almost has to be something that's just going to pull Boba in a different direction, because I don't feel like you can organically have all of those characters pop up when Boba's just trying to handle gangster business. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't feel that way. I mean, I could be wrong, and that'd be kind of fun, but the way I view it, you almost have to write in this sort of Deus Ex Machina Luke moment where he's just going to take them into Mando season 3. And then, like, that's kind of a perfect little end, too, because then you're like, oh, that was wild, but what the heck are they doing with Luke? You know, like, what's going on over there? So,
yeah, I feel you, man. Especially if you have Cody in there, too. It's like there's just too many Tamora Morrisons.
True.
I'm excited for Eclipse. Not too sure about David Cage writing this. Who's David Cage?
He is the leader of that studio, I believe. The leader of whatever this Quantic Dream. There's a little bit of drama and stuff around him. I did a sort of deep dive on it myself. Yeah.
Do tell.
Well, I mean, there's not really too much to tell, honestly. Like, I think that he was embroiled in controversies with like a work culture issue where like there was all this, like, I think it's sexist, I think was the big kind of claim that it was like a sexist sort of work culture, which, you know, not to, you know, belittle any of that. It's obviously not good, but I do think those are sort of older allegations and that they sort of work to clean that up and get rid of some of those people. Look, when I looked into it, it seemed to me that, yeah, maybe David Cage has said some distasteful things before, and maybe he did have too many people around that were inappropriate within that work culture. But I think that if you, again, this doesn't excuse it, but if you look at video game culture in general, I think a lot of studios, like you look at what's going on with Activision right now, I think this was a cultural problem almost.
I don't know what's going on with it. What's going on?
They have all kinds of drama. They're actually being sued by the state of California for work practices and all these different things. So what I'm saying is, like, it's a cultural problem that swept across many different industries. And when I looked into it, it was just my opinion that Cage himself, I don't know how culpable he legitimately is, and I think he's getting a lot. For me, I can't separate how much of this is outrage and how much of this is founded. Do you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't actually parse that out. And so to me, I was like, well, I'm not getting relationship advice from the guy. I'm hoping to just get a fun video game. You know what I mean? It's ultimately where
Activision's not being sued. It says they're unionizing. What is that?
Oh my God. Are you going to make me go on a Google thing? Talking about Activision Blizzard?
Whatever. Forget it.
So yeah, there's a lawsuit. If you want to talk about the lawsuit, we can. California Department of Fair Employment and Housing, after a years-long investigation.
They're not making any Star Wars games, are they?
No. I mean, no, but this is a big thing. A lot of people know about this. This is rough, bro. Like, it's rough. So we'll see what comes of all of that. But I think that that's a similar situation that happened at Quantum. Yeah. So look, some people are really upset about this Cage dude. You know,
I don't know anything about this guy. Okay, what was his name?
David, I think. David Cage.
Cage.
So when I looked at it, there were a lot of people, even before this controversy that came out, where a lot of people just didn't like his work. Like, and so maybe that's what this person was referring to. But a lot of people just thought his work was trash, and that he's only done like a couple of good games, and that a lot of the other stuff was terrible writing.
This year's Game Awards ceremony got off to a strong start, but shortly after the Game Awards, a trailer for Star Wars Eclipse, a long-rumored title by Quantic Dream, and although an immersive Star Wars title from behind the series, Heavy Rain and Become Human, the trailer instead caused an uproar among gaming fans. No, it didn't. What are you talking about?
I mean, I saw a lot of people upset about it, but I don't
Really?
know if I'd call it.
I don't go on Twitter, so I don't.
Yeah, you avoid all this. You're better off for it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's better for my creativity, man.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I wasn't even going to bring it up. Some people, I figured maybe it would come up tonight where somebody, has to chime in and be that person. No offense to that guy, but it's true. And yeah, I mean, look, I looked into it. I'm not really planning on making a big deal of it or reporting much about it at all. I'm more about, like, is it a good game or not? It's kind of where I stand on it.
Yeah, this is all news to me, dude. I don't even know who this guy is. Weird. Well, yeah. Hey, I just hope it stays true to Star Wars. I hope LucasArts does a great job, and that's it.
So. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat with you on that. We'll read. That's funny.
Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser tries to copy medieval times, but fails because of marketing. I don't know, dude. That price tag and that singing just doesn't feel Star Wars. I'll take Cantina music instead. Yeah, I feel that.
That's fair. It's just funny because it feels kind of Canto Bitey to me. And didn't they like make it so that Canto Bite was supposed to be really bad? Like, that's what I think. That's another thing I think is kind of ironic. Like, they're sitting there saying in a movie that zoos are bad and Canto Bite, which is like a rich people play area, is immoral, but come spend $6,000 and hang out in our Canto Bite. That's a little bit of mixed messaging there, guys.
Whoa, what's going on with chat? People pissy over Cage saying mean words while Activision Blizzard actually killing people. Dude, I'm so out of the loop. What the hell is going on with all these companies?
A lot of stuff, brother. A lot of stuff.
What is even going on, dude? I don't. What? Chat, we're gonna dive into this right now, or we're just gonna carry on. What do you want me to do?
People, I mean, I'm not even looking at chat. I assume people are even triggered by what I said.
What'd you say?
I said what I just said.
Activision exec asks employee to consider the consequences of unionizing. Activision Blizzard urges employees to consider the consequences of signing union authorization cards. That's all I see about that.
Are you looking up Activision Blizzard though?
No, I can do that right now
because it's Activision Blizzard is the company.
Yeah, same crap. Just says unionizing stuff. Pokemon
Really?
thinks top streamers should avoid playing Activision Blizzard games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot. It's crazy because there's like obviously they've made incredible games, and then Overwatch 2, right? Like that's supposed to be like a massive game for them as well. But with all this controversy and like this lawsuit and everything, like I don't know, bro. I don't know what the future holds for that company. Massive company though.
Holy moly, yeah, dude! I have Star Wars Eclipse deserves better than Quantic Dream. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, man. Welcome. Hey, look, everybody. We just took Theory from under his rock, and we're like, yo, look at all this stuff. You literally didn't know at all, did you?
No, dude. I stay out of. I don't.
Child.
What did they? I still don't know what he did. What did he do? I'm just like going.
He cultivated a bad work environment, which was probably sexist. Meaning, like I think one of the things they said was they passed around a bunch of pictures that like put some of the employees' faces on like porn stars, like photo, like a bunch of just like horrible ass like high school level.
That's not very mature professional.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, a bunch of that kind of stuff. Apparently, he said some pretty colorful things as well. So. I think they're what are they French? I think they're French. The company, a lot of the dudes that in question are French, and I'm not making it a national thing. But
in a wrongful dismissal complaint, one former employee claimed that Cage and Defendumière made racist and homophobic jokes. Both denied those allegations as well, and Detroit Become Human developer filed a libel lawsuit against publications that broke the news story in 2018.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he vehemently fought back against like allegations and stuff like that. I mean,
for all these reasons, it's incredibly disheartening to have Star Wars Eclipse handed over to Quantic Dream. Of course, most of the employees working on the game are regular developers who likely have nothing to do with the alleged behavior from the company's CEOs. Yeah, that's all I'm going to really focus on, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's alleged behavior anyway. Like, that's what I said. Like, when I sort of ran down it myself, I really and truly could not parse out what was outrage, like sort of over the line, didn't make sense to me, and what was legitimate. I had a really hard time, like, sort of deciphering it out. And so ultimately where I landed on it was like, do whatever. If it's a good game, then it's a good game. You know, if this dude's a horrible person, that sucks. Hope he
but the game isn't justice. The game isn't made by him. Oh, and I don't even know if did he even say these.
We don't know. It's all alleged.
Just give me a good Star Wars game.
Yeah, I just like a good Star Wars.
It's funny that if those things are true, they work with him and they blacklist me.
Oh, I know. Well, I mean that's yeah. There's a lot of that in Hollywood and whatnot. Dude? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You kidding me?
But it's true. I mean, it's true, right? Like,
hold on, Quantic Dream Star Wars game could be called Eclipse and set during High Republic. Yeah. Oh, these are like a month ago.
Mm-hmm. There was big rumors out there back then. One of those people that got stuff right a month ago actually put out a ton of info about the game, which is pretty cool. That's where I got the multiplayer stuff.
There's multiplayer in this game?
Well, that's what one of the leakers says is there's multiplayer and actually competitive multiplayer. So I'm really interested in what that'll be like, bro. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Only the Oracle. I feel like you're in shock right now.
I'm just trying to absorb everything. Quantic Dream Star Wars Eclipse is at least 3 to 4 years away. 4 years, dude? 2026?
At least is what they said. At least. Yep. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, weird, eh? That's
news. Almost makes me think they want to do all these other movies and then in 2026 or 2027 drop that game with their new High Republic stuff.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. That's a long way to wait.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure it's going to be made by a lot of passionate Star Wars fans, and I hope it's going to be great. And I hope stays true to George's story. That's all I care about.
Yeah. I
hope those things about that guy aren't true. That would be not very nice.
Yeah, I mean, look, if he's the absolute worst, then yeah, he should face justice for sure. I just can't, like, again, like when I looked into it, I just can't make that call based on a bunch of stuff I read on the internet and then that other people have alleged. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, we're just
Plus, like
let the court steal
2 weeks ago, I didn't know who the dude was. You know, you didn't even know who he was either. Like, why?
Till 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know if it really matters all that much. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Theory, could you say the Sink Lord is here in Palpatine's voice? Thanks, you guys, from Philly with the Force. Say awesome, man. No, I'm not going to say that. Alert! O'Shea Jackson new interview on Kenobi.
How new though? Because I've read. I think I read it.
What was the interview?
It didn't seem consequential to me. I'll check it out though.
So I've been zooming up. I'm currently at 123. What does that mean?
Yeah, dude, D-Man Lewis. He keeps saying this stuff about like all these numbers that he's at or doing all these things, and I have no idea what he's talking about. Currently at 123. 123. What? He hit me up with something. He said he was at 76 this morning on my stream, and I was like, "What?"
I don't know. Maybe 123 million. The High Republic looks incredible in Eclipse. Gold sabers are so hot right now.
So hot right now.
Hey, where's Mugatu?
I love that movie.
Look closely at the symbol the clones are wearing in the trailer. The same symbol is on the building those ships are flying to. Yes.
Yeah, but what symbol?
Indeed.
What does it mean?
Indeed. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, on a serious note, my uncle just passed from cancer literally this morning, and the first thing that helped me was nerding out with Josh and you two. I'm really sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that, D-Man.
Yeah, definitely sorry to hear that. And, any kind of distraction we can offer, definitely down to do that. That's terrible, man.
Yeah. I'm sure he's in a better place now and no longer suffering. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I lost two of my grandparents to cancer. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's a horrible disease.
If you're having a hard time reading the High Republic books, I really suggest the audiobook. It's done very well and was super immersive. Okay. Thanks, man.
I'm just going to watch Theory's video. He's pretty good.
From Stash Theory to Smooth Theory. Love you too. Love you.
Amen.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it yet. Grogu solos Rey?
Maybe. It's yet to be determined. We don't know how strong that little guy will get.
You think the Grisk will appear in any series?
That would be dope, dude. I know there's a big rumor and speculation that yes, the Grisk will sort of replace the Vong and be a new version of that. I'd be into it.
Who do you think are cooler, Grisk or Vong?
I mean, I don't really know too much about the Vong. They're just in, like, they seem cool, but I don't get a good feel for them like I did through the entire Invasion. You know what I mean? Like, they're in, I think, 2 of the Thrawn books, and they're cool, but I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, the Vong are awesome, bro, and brutal. And they have this, like, huge history and going around the galaxy. There's a lot of fun lore there. Just don't have enough on the Grisk to make a comparison.
I purchased your exclusive fan art of Luke and Anakin on BBS. First big boy purchase. You mean the... Wait, what?
Yeah, the BBS. That's the websites that we rock.
I know, but I don't have a Luke and Anakin. Oh, you mean for the join members? Oh, yeah, you get that if you're a join member.
Oh, okay. Right on. Right on.
Yeah, it's just art.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool, man. Thank you. It's me. I'm going to be in the Book of Boba Fett, Back from Dead, mofos. Just hand
that would be
do.
Oof, that would be legitimate.
Yeah, you'll be in my fan film. Have you ever thought of doing a episodic series of the history of how the Republic was created or something involved Star Wars history? Sure. I find that stuff kind of boring.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be in the right mood for it, you know? Like, I'm not always trying to watch videos like that. Like, sometimes it's good to binge on those kind of things, but...
Yeah. How can the Eclipse game be canon with multiple stories?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like that's kind of what we're wondering. I suppose certain things that are sort of fixed points in time of the story would happen, and maybe the ending can play out in certain ways for different characters, but there's like sort of a macro thing that always happens, if that makes sense.
Is Aurra Sing actually dead in canon? If not, imagine Boba visiting a older mentor.
That'd be cool. I'd be into that.
The two main things I'm most pumped for is the KOTOR remake and Boba. The Obi-Wan show and Mando season 3 feels so ethereal right now. Love your show. Thanks, Mitchell. Yeah, they do feel pretty ethereal. They feel pretty far away.
Yeah, and I also think yeah, it's sad, right? I don't know how to necessarily respond to that, but yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm hoping that Boba brings us in a little bit more. Like for me personally, I'm looking to that show to reinvigorate me into Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully next year early we get a couple announcements or something, but a boom, but a bing, and all of a sudden I'm really, really back. But yeah, I feel like all of Star Wars feels kind of ethereal to me right now.
Yeah, indeed. It's kind of what we were talking about last week, actually.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough.
First time got to see y'all live, but the hotel would be so much better if they had real sabacc gambling. That would be awesome. By the way,
I think sabacc is in there.
You have an actual gambling.
Oh no, no,
they wouldn't allow that.
Nah, like no way. You can gamble some bullcrap credits. The only gamble there is like you spend 6,000. Will you have a good time?
Thanks, Sonic Force. Hey, dude, yeah, so much money. US too.
Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Just went up to 159. I'll update Josh tomorrow. Okay. Maybe he's talking about his blood pressure.
God, I hope not.
I hope not.
Take care of yourself, bro. Jeez.
A woman died that worked at Blizzard because she was harassed and bullied. I'm pretty sure she killed herself because of it, if I remember right. That's horrible.
I actually hadn't heard about that. That's wild AF. Not a good look.
Bullied at the workplace?
Probably. Yeah.
What the hell is going on with these companies, man?
Dude, I think you'd find that a lot of work environments have this kind of thing going on. Like a lot of them.
That's really weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a tough
David Cage is an openly misogynistic, racist, homophobic person. I'm still excited for the game, but it's important to recognize the terrible flaws.
Yeah, see, I just disagree, dude. I like Mr. Funiverse. Like maybe you've seen some stuff that I didn't see, but I disagree. I actively sought out. I wanted to see, is he an openly, all these things. I didn't see it. I didn't see the evidence for it.
It's horrible if he is.
Mm-hmm, for sure, obviously. But like, dude, how many times? Like, I'm not trying to like bring the conversation to a totally different place, but like, we live in a world where a lot of those words are shorthand for "I don't like this person." And for me, I'm going to dig a little deeper and I'm going to figure out the truth for me personally. And for me personally, I didn't see it, guys. And I authentically looked for it, So. I think it will be open world, actually. 100%.
That'd be kind of cool. Have you guys seen the new Japanese Batman? No? What?
Yeah. It's cool. And also the dog making that face on there, Samuel, is hilarious on your profile picture. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's like a trailer for the Batman, just the Japanese version or whatever.
Right. Huh. That's cool. I won't bother you guys with it anymore, but Quantic was found guilty in court. They had to pay money as compensation. I don't know about alleged.
Yeah, stop bothering us about it then and shut your mouth. Sick of hearing it from you. I am, dude. Like, come on, man. I'll stop bothering you about it, but here's a little nugget you might want to stick in your pipe and smoke it. Actually, I wouldn't like to. I'd like you to shut your face. That's what I'd like.
Well, I mean, if this guy said that shit, that's not good.
Of course, that's not good.
But
if
he actually said it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he actually said it. And paying out money in court for creating negative work culture does not equal openly all these things, et cetera, whatever Mr. Funiverse thinks it means.
I don't know enough about the situation to comment. That's why I just stay out of this crap.
Mm-hmm.
Show me your signature look of superiority. I don't know what that means. Rule of two, Filoni and George Lucas interview when?
Maybe sick. Even anybody interviewing those two together would be sick. I don't know if anybody gets that interview. Just being real.
Yeah. That'd be nice. I wasn't trying to be that guy. I'm super excited for Eclipse. I just don't want the controversy to sour my anticipation.
Then don't let it, man. It's on you. Your focus determines your reality. Remember what Qui-Gon said? Did anybody watch Star Wars? Like, really?
You're obviously a company like Disney or Lucasfilm doesn't want that stuff associated with them because they will get canceled. But I feel like the people making the game aren't related to that dude. If that dude actually did that stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like the people making the game are just passionate Star Wars fans.
I
would hope. Yeah, I would hope.
I have nothing new to say. You know what I mean? Like, my thoughts are pretty well established. Rewind the stream if you'd like to listen to them again.
It's wild, man. I hope Eclipse multiplayer is good after the way EA handled Battlefront, which was upsetting. Super hyped about Eclipse. High Republic era is dope. Yeah, I don't want Star Wars to go back to EA. Ever.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You both do a great job. Happy holidays and continue the great. Whoa, $100. Thank you, Michael.
I am. Thanks, Michael.
Dude, happy holidays, man. What the hell? That's super nice of you. Thank you.
For sure.
Glad I haven't seen $100 super chat in like 50 years.
Damn, dog. 50?
50, man.
50 years.
Glad the stream is tonight. I've been working disaster response in the West. Kentucky. Is that Kentucky? KY?
Mm-hmm.
Since the tornadoes Friday night. Oh, need a break. Definitely stressful few days. There's tornado. You guys have tornadoes over there?
Oh, dude. Ripped through 6 states, devastated some people, devastated some communities. It was really crazy.
Sorry to hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a fundraiser or something for them?
Oh, sure. There's like a bunch of that kind of stuff going on. I saw some dude just came into it was crazy. The footage is nuts if you look at it, like just absolute devastation. And saw some dude just pull up a grill and start just like making food for people because power was out for like blocks and blocks. It was wild.
It's horrible, man.
Yeah, man. Mother Nature. She's kind of undefeated. She's a tough lady.
Yeah. We had a tornado in, I think, North Vancouver just a month ago or several weeks ago.
Really?
That's what I heard. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Isn't North Vancouver like cold AF? Or does it get like some beach current stuff?
No different than Vancouver.
And that's cold, right? No, am I wrong? I just assume everything in Canada is frozen and cold.
It's 7 degrees right now. Celsius.
Oh, well, what the hell's that? We don't know what Celsius is.
Celsius.
So what's that mean?
That's like 42, 45.
Okay, so it's cold, but it's not that cold. It's colder where I'm at.
Okay, 7 degree. Okay, 0 is 32, so this is 7 degrees. So I don't know.
Dude, don't do that to me. I don't know this stuff, bro.
40.
Just put it in American. Put it in American and tell me again.
Star Wars Theory needs to at least pay attention to some news. No, I don't. I don't need to do anything.
No, dude,
I'm here to make content for you guys and to talk about Star Wars. Anything outside of that, I don't need to pay attention to any sort of news, politics, nothing. I don't like talking about that stuff. I don't like thinking about that kind of stuff. I have nothing to do with it. I'm here to make Star Wars content, and that's it. I'm not here to be a politician or chime in on anything. So I don't go on Twitter. I don't check the news. I don't check anything. I live in my own little world, and that's it. That's how I want to live my life. It's better that way. Better for my creativity, productivity, happiness, mental health, everything.
100%.
Everything else, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. All I can do is live true to my values and lead by example, and that's all. That's all I can do. Mm-hmm. Everything else is 100%. on them. It's on other people.
It's not like you totally don't pay attention to news. I think that a lot of the stuff that you're sort of not engaged with is, in my honest opinion, a lot of crap. It's just a lot of crap.
Josh, I legit don't watch the news. I don't.
Which is, dude, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what's going on.
But news isn't even news anymore. That's the problem. Like, it's not even news. It's just rage bait. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot of.
I agree. It's just companies trying to get hits, views.
Mhm.
It's no different than YouTube.
Totally. 100%.
On a serious note, did you shave to do the crying baby face thing when the Kenobi trailer drops? Sure.
Yes, he knows the trailer's coming out. He knows he's going to cry and be all over the internet, so he decided to shave the stash. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that must be it.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on the Eclipse trailer on reviving a Sith Lord similar to Marco Ragnos, for example? That'd be cool. What alien species would you like to see in game? For me, it's the Kaleesh. Oh, the Kaleesh would be sweet. I would love you know what would be cool would be a George Lucas game, a General Grievous game.
Ooh.
Where you see him as a Kaleesh, and then Dooku sabotages his ship, it explodes, and then you wake up and you're in this back to tank kind of thing, and you're like, "Where the hell's my body?" And it's like first person, could be VR even. Wow, that'd be cool.
Wow, that would.
And then you got to go through training with Dooku, lightsaber training, all this stuff. They try to infuse your blood with Sifo-Dyas's to make you force sensitive, and it doesn't work.
That'd be sick, dude.
That'd be cool, man. Josh, show your full design tee in full screen.
I'll give you a little bit more, but I'm not going to stand. It's a Vegeta.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a nice one. I like it a lot.
That's pretty cool. Have y'all read all the Thrawn Ascendancy books? Nope.
Not me. Wasn't feeling the prequel Thrawn stuff.
Given there was actually one benevolent Sith in the galaxy, Darth Vectivus, how do you think an order of them would have fared meeting the Jedi?
Benevolent Sith. I like this idea. I don't know that I've read much about this Darth Vectivus. I'm going to look this up right now.
I'll be honest, I'm happy the stash was gone. It was disturbing and looked kind of...
But kind of amazing.
I'm not saying the last word. Hey, Theory, how about looking at what happened if Vader cloned Rex for sure as the entire 501st? If Vader cloned Rex? There were like a million of
There's
them.
a couple of Rexes. You might have seen them
There's
around.
a few.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, thanks for all the streams. You guys inspired me to quit my dead-end job and go back to college for video production. Hey, awesome.
Wow, nice, man.
Yeah, I don't think either of us finished college, though. Did you?
No, I'm two classes short. I'm two classes short of a degree. English 101 and 102.
So I've got too many credits. I think you need 120 to get a 4-year diploma or whatever it is. I have 140.
But you didn't get like the.
But they don't apply.
Ones.
They don't apply to.
Crap, huh?
Yeah. So
they tried to make me take English 101 and 102, and I was like, I speak English, and they were like, not good enough. And I was like, well, I don't need your degree anyways.
Yeah, well, look at us now.
It's true.
What's up, Craig? Almost a year of subbing to the GOAT, Josh included.
Hey, thanks, Craig. Appreciate you, man.
Hope so.
Appreciate you.
You think the reason the hotel looks so mediocre is because the pandemic prevented the Imagineers from making it great? No.
Maybe. But honestly, even like it's just hard for me to imagine that. Like those design choices just look whack. I actually saw somebody on, I forget where I saw this, but somebody did an incredible breakdown, like pulling up actual panels of ships from throughout Star Wars and just showing where even in like sort of the empty space of the design, you have like interesting slotting. There are no hard edges in Star Wars ships. They all have rounded edges and all these different things that like for me, I don't even like intellectually think about when I look at Star Wars, but my brain notices it when it's different. So, you know, the ship, it just doesn't look like Star Wars at all. And then when you see someone break it down, you're like, yeah. But it is kind of weird that they didn't think of that, you know?
Dude, it looks
they
like
don't have
anybody school hallway.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weirdly sterile.
Elevators.
Like, did they not understand like this? Yeah, like this is something that George specifically did. He wanted it to be lived in, dirty, grungy. It created, like before that, 2001 looked exactly like that, pristine, clean, you know. And George, like he specifically made it lived in, beat down,
homey.
You know? Yeah. So just weird, man. It feels really out of touch, the design.
Chilling with the boys on a Monday. How are you guys doing? Super into Revenge of the Sith novel. First time reading.
Nice.
First time reading, dude. You're gonna love that.
Yeah. Amen. Chilling with the boys. We're doing
about with the boys,
same,
baby.
Man. About the same.
Tony's reviews and unboxing. The clones are probably just Trade Federation forces since they are not separatists with this era, and the symbol probably stands for TF.
Could be.
The
Hey, could be. I'd be into that. Get the Trade Federation popping a little bit more. That'd be interesting. I'm down.
I don't think so. They were shooting at the Trade Federation.
Really? Okay, so
I believe
Trade
so.
Federation Civil War of sorts, maybe?
Those same ships that were flying to the T building or the Y building were shooting at the Trade Federation, I believe. They look like the same ships.
Cool.
So what happened the new Lego Star Wars game? Dude, you're asking all the right questions to the wrong guy.
Right? Yeah. Good point.
Do you think Grogu will be in the Book of Boba?
Yes.
Yes. Luke Soka would destroy Anakin and Ralph Boner in a fight.
Amen, baby. That's what. Now, these are the comments I like to see.
Moving
now,
on.
This
Fan
is
fiction.
kind of
What if Padme joins Anakin on his path to the dark side? Would she survive? I'm cutting you off, Josh. There's no more Luke Soka happening.
I'm just saying.
Would Luke and Leia be loyal?
That is an interesting point. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, they'd be born.
I think Leia would be, but I think Luke would break away. I think Luke would still be drawn to the light. You know? Leia, though? Oh, yeah.
She's a little dark sidey.
Yeah.
Preach it, Josh.
Yeah, I will preach it. Preach it to not preach it. Luke Soka. That's what he's clearly.
Oh. I don't know. I think we're behind. So
yeah, we might be.
Hey, yeah. Theory and Josh, hope you're both great. Theory, any chance you can look at 45-second mark in the Boba trailer reaction from last week? Man on the right looks like in Jedi robes in fighting if you slow it down.
Yeah, so I don't think that there's actually pretty good evidence of who that character is, and it's not a Jedi. It's one of the characters from one of the cut scenes from A New Hope, and he's a moisture farmer. Here, let me see if I can pull this up.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah, it's a moisture farmer. Do you ever see the cut scenes? Yeah, it is Cammy and Lays from Tashi Station. There was a cut scene from A New Hope where he's chilling with them and Biggs.
You mean Luke's friends?
Yep. Cammy and Lace. Yep.
Oh, wow, dude. It's that cutscene where they were using the binoculars?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
At Anchorhead. Mm-hmm.
Wow, maybe Luke comes back and saves them.
Nah. That'd be wild, though. Why not?
Maybe. Why can't we all just get along? Life is too short.
I'm not even saying everybody has to get along, man. It's just like I just got to be real about how I feel about it. And how I feel about it is that most people are just kind of dug in on, whatever way they think the narrative is. And for me, like maybe I'm dug in just as much on sort of, being on the fence about it or being a little skeptical to the narratives that are out there. But I don't think we don't have to all get along. I'm just saying, like, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I've sort of said my piece about it, and it is what it is. Maybe you're down, maybe you're not. Maybe you'd love for us to condemn the guy for like a straight half hour or something, but I don't really think that's my way, so.
No, we're not here to talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, MTS. I don't know about all that, but.
What? Duncan or Tim Hortons?
That's tough.
Tim Hortons, baby.
Yeah. That is pretty tough, though.
Thanks, Nomad. These were the two alleged comments. Oh, yeah. Jeez.
This guy.
Made. Cool. In my games, all women are, and at Quantic Dream, we do not make games for. Those were the alleged comments.
Those are alleged comments.
Well, if he said that, that's pretty effed up.
Yeah.
And he should have to pay for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not.
We'll see what the trial says. Yo, just wanted to say hey because it's been a bit for me. Always love catching you two live. You guys are the best. Thanks, Nick.
Right on, Nick.
Yeah, we love doing
right on, bro.
Chilling.
Snap a super sticker. Holy crap.
We have. I was just gonna say, dude. Before
Dude, we should. I still got my top 5 Christmas movies. I still got them. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go too.
Let's do it.
I wish you could do it right now and just clip it.
We could. People would be furious. So I know, right? Hey, welcome to Movie Bros, guys. In the middle of your Nerd Theory stream.
Yep. If you guys didn't know, Josh and I have a channel called Movie Bros where we discuss movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hit it hard next year on that though, for sure. For sure.
Okay. News is legally just entertainment in the U.S. Mm-hmm. Hey, Theory, what do you think about political? Okay, now that he's gone, Josh, how do you maintain your facial hair so well? Stuff's on point, bro.
Dude, first of all, no, it's not. You know, you're very sweet, but no, it's not. It's patchy as heck. It's spiky as heck. I do the best that I can with what God gave me, okay? And just the fact that I can trick all of you guys into thinking that it's halfway decent is a blessing. So thank you. And there's my answer.
Yeah, I like your facial hair, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. You ever gonna go full beard?
I've done full beard before. Someday, yeah, someday again. Maybe if I don't need to look a certain way, I'd actually let it grow out like a freaking Walt Whitman beard. Have you ever seen like old pictures of Walt Whitman?
No,
he's like a poet.
Just a bushy beard.
Yeah, dude, the bushiest. Just, you know, that would be me.
Yeah, I was doing that, but I hate it. I hate the in between phase where you just look like a fat beaver.
Amen.
What was more heartbreaking, Red Wedding in Game of Thrones or Order 66? Order 66.
I don't know. Maybe Red Wedding. I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't know, dude. Probably Order 66. Game of Thrones sucks. The ending was terrible.
Hey guys, quick thought. Could the drummers simply be priests or acolytes to the guys coming out of the Black Lagoon? Thank you for what you do. Yeah, maybe, or cultists.
Yeah, I was thinking more cultists for sure.
If you saw my breakdown video on it, that's kind of what I talk about. And I think that the guys coming out of the Black Lagoon could be maybe stuck there for like thousands of years, and this eclipse is happening, and maybe now they can, finally wreak havoc on them.
Bro, I like that. That's cool.
They can't come out in the sunlight. Is this new look thanks to end of No Shave November? No, it's thanks to me screwing up one side of the mustache and then having to shave it all off.
And then he was like, I can't rock the little middle mustache. So
yeah,
and get all the way out.
I'm bulking right now for winter anyway, so I was like, I better grow a beard to hide my fat face.
Amen.
Right. Do you think Obi-Wan Easter egg has any significance in the Boba trailers?
I don't think that's Obi-Wan, brother. I mean,
the old guy?
Yeah, nah. Like it sure got us thinking, but nah, can't be.
No, it'd be funny if it was though. Yo, Josh was on Conor McGregor's YouTube. It says he is subbed to you.
Nah, for real? Don't play with me, Trent. That'd be dope.
That'd be hope. He was on Conor McGregor's YouTube.
I'm assuming he's saying that maybe Conor had his YouTube up
like
or something.
Live stream or something.
Yeah. Look, if that's true, that's really cool. Unfortunately, I did talk a bunch of crap on Conor recently, though. Maybe it was not on actual videos, though. Much love, Conor.
What's up, Carly?
Yo.
Have you ever seen the He, She Star Wars? And if so, what are your thoughts? I have seen them. Yeah, they're funny.
I don't know what that is.
Animations, cartoons.
Cool.
Yeah, funny. Super late. Did you see the Halcyon itinerary? Oh, the Star Cruiser thing. There's an itinerary now.
I didn't see the itinerary. I don't know. He says he's late, so he probably didn't hear me say this. But I think Drunk 3PO did a really good video earlier today, sort of breaking down some things that he heard about the Star Cruiser stuff. And yeah, I think that it could end up being cooler than they're making it seem right now, but their advertising is so terrible for it. The promotion's bad.
I don't think they get Star Wars, dude.
They definitely don't get out and market it.
Like, it'll definitely be an experience, but is it as good as it could be? No. Is it Star Wars? Not in my opinion.
It looking better would definitely help. Again, it's so weird. It's just the whole thing with that video is so weird.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge missions.
Does it have missions and stuff? Giving away the spy or something like that?
It's not even on their site. Like, how do I hold up here? Oh, don't play the trailer. I don't care about the trailer.
I thought that trailer was gone.
Dining. It's something else. It's like a different trailer they have on the website now. Start planning. A 2-night stay in a cabin or suite, ongoing immersive and interactive entertainment where choices determine your experience, food and beverage on the Star Cruiser, excluding alcoholic and specialty beverages, and a quick service meal at Docking Bay. 7 food and cargo or other select locations at Disney's Hollywood Studios, admission to Disney Hollywood Studios and a planetary excursion, valet parking, exclusive Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser data band, known on your home planet as a magic band. Oh, they have different cabins. Standard cabin, Galaxy Class Suite, Grand Captain Suite.
Interesting.
4 guests per cabin. $6,000. Jesus. Holy moly. 2 guests per cabin, $5,000. 4,800. Wow. Dining. The food looks cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Doesn't really look edible, though. It looks like an alien food. Looks like alien food. It's weird. Anyways, I don't see the itinerary anywhere. Watch party for The Matrix on Movie Bros.
Yeah, let's do it. December 22nd. What you think?
Yeah, but it's only in theaters, right?
Hell no, it's on that HBO Max, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's go.
All right. Dope. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's also my birthday, cracking beer for both of you. Nice, Tony.
Amen. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Josh, explain the end of Loki.
So, after they kill He Who Remains, when Loki is kicked through the time door by Sylvie, he arrives at a TVA that is separate and different than the TVA that he was at before. There are 2 possible explanations. Number 1, all the things that He Who Remains said would happen end up happening, and then a Kang variant, Kang the Conqueror, goes back to before the TVA was formed, recreating it in his own image. Or this is a branch timeline where Kang the Conqueror is in charge of the TVA. One of those 2 things is happening. So there
EA
you go.
made Jedi Fallen Order your favorite Star Wars game. No, they didn't. They just paid for it. Respawn made it.
Respawn made it. Yeah, they were the publisher. Yeah, they're a bad publisher.
Fan fiction, Maul helping Ahsoka unsuccessfully track down Anakin after Order 66. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun for sure. I'd like to see those 2 work together.
Mm-hmm. This is actually the smaller one. This is the smaller bucket. Who's your favorite force? What is your favorite force power, and which planet would you live on in all of Star Wars? Probably.
Dude, Naboo, of course.
Probably Naboo, just to relax.
It's beautiful, dude. Yeah, it seems awesome. Chill with the Gungans a little bit. They seem super chill. And
force power? I don't know.
Force lightning, dude. Force lightning's sick. Actually, wait, I take it back. Force dyad.
Force lightning's cool, but I think the most useful would be force heal, but also the most lame. Because I mean, let's say you get like injured. Let's say you like, I don't know, fall, I don't know, huge distance. You can just heal your legs. Like, oh, good.
That's true, but don't you have to be like alive to do that or conscious? If you got whacked too much, wouldn't you not be able to do it?
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I guess electricity. Have you seen the Clone Wars type animation of the Anakin Obi Mustafar fight a YouTuber made?
No, that sounds dope though.
Sounds
Check
cool.
that out.
And we will react to it.
Yeah.
What up to the dynamic duo? What's up, Proxy?
What up?
Chilling. Here's a cool fact about the sequels. George signed off on Robot Chicken and Family Guy's parodies, but wouldn't go to the premiere of the sequels.
Yep, it's true.
Accurate. That new Fantastic Beasts movie looks real interesting. It does. Finally, we're back at Hogwarts. The new breakdown is up on Harry Potter Theory. You don't like it?
Looks okay.
I think it's going to be interesting, man.
I hope so. Be good for the Harry Potter fans for sure. I hope it's real good.
How about a Matrix Resurrection watch along next week?
Matrix Resurrections next week before the movie? I don't know if I can do that. It'd be like 2 watch parties in 1 week.
Josh, number 1 Joseph Campbell book.
Hero of 1,000 Faces. But The Power of Myth. Actually, no. The Power of Myth. Yeah, The Power of Myth is the one.
Sleeping for thousands of years, so Rita Repulsa.
Yeah, from Power Rangers. Let's go.
Zordon.
She kind of sounds like Frieza.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
You stupid Saiyan.
Josh, what's your favorite Spider-Man movie?
Into the Spider-Verse. I think it's the best Spider-Man movie ever made. But if you're just talking live action, Spider-Man 2 with Tobey. But I think No Way Home will eclipse all that.
No.
Yes, I have seen that Studio 10 interview, Jibri. Is that real? Because, like, I don't know if that's real or not. Like, I've seen the interview. Someone brought it up on my stream earlier. I was like, that's crazy.
Where they accidentally leaked the full scene.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
So, I don't know if you noticed, but in the last trailer for Spider-Man, there's this weird scene where there's Lizard, Sandman, and who else is in there? Maybe Doc Ock. And they're like fighting what it looks like just one Spider-Man. And then there's this weird part where Lizard gets punched by like nothing. And it's because they edited out one of the Spider-Men punching him, like probably Andrew. And there's a scene in an interview where they're just using footage behind, like as B-roll, and they show that scene, but it has all 3 Spider-Men in it. And it's either like a real scene that they were not supposed to show, or it's a fake scene online that company accidentally used as B-roll. But either way, it's weird.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Yo Theory shout out from Brazil. Vin Diesel. Brazil! Are you going to still make that Saber in Snow Forest Night video you talked about in the first Saber review? Much love. Yeah, I have been sidetracked, and then it stopped snowing.
Snow Forest Night. So you're going to do the Saber in all the settings?
Yeah, I got a GoPro, and I want to put it on my head and just like run through the forest. And I don't know. I think it would be cool at night with the snow. I think it'd be sweet.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
It'd be fun to watch.
Probably just as much fun as Star Cruiser, to be honest with you.
And cheaper.
Much cheaper, unless you run into a tree.
Yeah. Also, Saber Company still coming out. Thanks for the join membership, man. Yeah, Josh, it's on his channel called The Mac Life. You can see who he's sub to.
Okay, well, that's super cool. First of all, it's freaking dope, but that doesn't mean Connor is sub to me. It means somebody at Mac Life is sub to me. Probably one of his YouTube people, because he doesn't do all that. Still cool, but no, it's not Connor.
Y'all seriously don't think it's Obi-Wan? They've made it super obvious and
No, I don't think it's Obi-Wan.
It's just some old guy.
If it is Obi-Wan, it has to be a flashback, dude.
Well, this doesn't make sense. He doesn't even look like him.
I mean, it kind of looks like him, but I just don't even know. I don't know how. Yeah, but Shamook might, fix it up.
True, but they should have done that for the trailer.
Not if they're trying to throw us off.
It was sent as an email to individuals who have paid for their tickets already. It included a video. It might not be real.
Yeah, it might not be real then. Who knows? Look, we'll know soon enough, man. I'm seeing that movie Thursday. I'm seeing that movie Friday. Woo! Spider-Man!
2 days in a row?
Yeah, we might make it 3 if I really like it. What if it bombs? I'm sorry.
What 2 lightsaber forms would you pick to master? Demso and probably Form 7.
I'd say Dooku's, whatever Dooku does. That's what I'm about.
Makashi?
Makashi, that's what I'm about.
Was Makashi Form 3 or 4? I think it's, or no, is that Form 2? Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Makashi.
You're about to get canceled for
Form
real.
2. There you go.
Yeah.
Form 2. My worthy apprentice.
Form 2 all over that.
Form 2. Stupid Saiyans!
Isn't the large army with the logo on their helmet made up of the same race that is playing the drums in the Eclipse trailer? Yeah. Yeah, same dudes. Same army. I would imagine. Who would win to fight, Anakin or Bully McGuire? Depends if Bully McGuire has a symbiote suit. But it's Bully McGuire, so he does. So I guess. The Hero with 1,000 Faces, hands down. I think Power of Myth was based on a documentary on Jay Campbell.
Interesting. Okay. I always consider it one of his works, but no, there's definitely a Power of Myth book. I read it in college. There was a documentary perhaps as well, but
Yo, dude, my name's Devlin. I just moved to North Carolina. I love you guys so much. I listen to you guys every day at work for hours. I can't get enough. What's up, Devlin? That's a cool name.
It is a cool name.
That's a dope name. Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the love.
I've only ever known one Devlin in my life. That was in elementary school. It was a girl.
Yeah, I've never known a Devlin.
That's crazy. I didn't even remember that name. That's nuts, dude. Josh, I think that big energy blast we see in the trailer over the water is going to give the Fantastic Four their powers.
I mean, I love speculation like that. That's super fun, but I doubt it, bro. I mean, you don't really have to change the Fantastic Four, man. You know, you don't need something else to just do some crazy cosmic waves or maybe something with the Eternals or something. But just, you know, Fantastic Four is coming. You know, give it a little bit of time.
When's Eternals coming to Disney Plus?
January 12th, actually. So, yeah, I'm kind of pumped for that. I only saw it once in theaters, so I'm looking forward to watching it again at home.
Chuck Norris and little kid Anakin versus Mando and Grogu. Who wins?
Chuck Norris and Anakin. Come on now.
Glad Lucasfilm is partnered with Power Rangers for the Eclipse. What? Last C shot with Ivan Ooze was legit. Just need to touch up the CGI to make him purple.
Do you, though? Just leave it as is, man.
Ivan Ooze. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Ivan! That was a good movie, actually. I like that movie.
The Devil and Max Devlin. Chuck wins alone. Oh, dude, you know what I ordered? I ordered this like 9 months ago. Finally, it's coming this month or next month. It is a signed Jean-Claude Van Damme Bloodsport statue.
What? That's awesome. Is it in the split or no?
No, he's in a stance.
Okay. Did you ever see the video where he did a music video to one of Dr. Disrespect's songs?
Yes.
That's amazing, dude. It's
Dude.
I love Jean-Claude, dude. That's funny.
Jean-Claude is great.
Yeah.
Bloodsport's one of my favorite all-time movies.
It's gooder.
Anyone here seen Bloodsport?
Heck yeah, bro. Of course.
I know you have. Anybody in the chat? Darth Bane in Orbalisk armor versus Darth Vader at the height of his power. Who takes it? Probably Bane.
Yeah, probably Bane. And he'd be like, "You're a little pussy" to Anakin too.
Never said that word on this channel.
Oh, my bad.
Never said that word. Dropped F-bombs.
I'm just, hey, it's the spirit of Christmas, you know?
I want to hear your thoughts on the Mandalorian culture. Do they remind you of a Viking culture or Mongolian culture?
Maybe a little bit of both. A little bit of both. I think the Mongols did take children like that, right? And they threw them from a very young age. They threw them into horses, like saddles and stuff, right?
Yeah. More Dragon Ball Theory videos. I don't have any time, man. I'm gonna be focused full time now on Cobra Kai Theory and Star Wars Theory. So, you know, won't have much time, sadly, but would love to. You know, you guys played Halo Infinite yet? Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Might play a little tonight.
I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 on the game.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Do you have
That's
that
a good
game?
one. I don't, but I played the first one. I really liked it. I haven't really played the second one. Have you tried out the new map on COD? A lot of people hate that new map.
I don't like it. I stopped playing.
Really? A lot.
Yeah.
So you didn't like it that much, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal? It's just too vertical, or
It's all flat.
I thought people hated it because of all the mountains.
Yeah, I don't like all the mountains.
Mm.
It's all mountainous. It's all mountainous. Flat as in there's no like tall ass buildings. Like, dude, Verdansk
Okay,
was
I see what you mean.
so much better.
Interesting. Yeah, I've heard a lot of complaints about it.
Yeah, they probably just shot themselves in the foot. Yo, Josh, sort of off topic here, but what's your favorite comic? Spider-Man suit, Ditko and McFarlane is up there for me.
Dude, it's definitely the Scarlet Spider / stealth suit that Peter has, even during Spider Island, those different suits. And I think there was in the Big Time comic, he has 3 different versions of it. It's like with a red light, a green light, and I think there was a yellow version. But yeah, those stealth suits, those are my favorite personally.
Maybe I should go back to playing some Spider-Man on PlayStation.
Great game.
Josh trying to increase viewership with his scandalous language.
My bad.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Don't mind at all. All right, Josh, it's Devlin one more time. Thank you so much for getting me into watching the 2-time. He's my 3rd favorite. He's my 3rd favorite YouTuber now after you guys. Oh, cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Doc.
Me too. He's just a
Legend.
very, very good at his job.
Mm-hmm.
He's always on. He's never, ever, no matter what day he's having, like he's never off.
Yeah, he's able to make, even when he is like getting frustrated or angry, into content. He's able to like play off of it really, really well. It's really interesting. And then tomorrow he's got a big announcement. You know, he put out like that weird secret Discord announcement today. And I think it's going to have to do with his gaming studio or something. He said it's the biggest announcement of his video game career, and he's going to announce it tomorrow.
So what is he doing? So
he's making a video game studio, and they're going to make a game. So I don't know. And I don't know what tomorrow's announcement is going to be, but he said pay attention to his socials because it's just going to blow up. So I'm excited.
Calling it Midnight Society.
Midnight Society. Well, that's the Discord, so I don't know. Like maybe that's the studio. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The tall buildings was campy, I guess.
They were campy, but I think that it's hard when you play that. I mean, how long was that map out? 2 years?
Yeah,
2 or 3 years. So it's really hard. Like the whole game sort of evolved around that gameplay, and now it's like a completely different vibe, and people are not digging it from what I hear.
Yeah. What do you think the dumbest Fantastic Four movie is in your opinion, Josh?
Probably Rise of the Silver Surfer. There are redeeming things in the film, but I mean, Galactus is a cloud, ridiculous. There's just a lot of whack stuff in it. So
look up the interview where Chuck Zito beat up Jean-Claude at a strip club. What?
Wonder if Jean-Claude was wasted.
All right, I have to check it out. I'm Chuck Zito's friends with my boy Sly Stallone.
Nice.
You guys want to skip Rock sometime? Maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't really have much else to add this week. I feel like we covered a lot of news in an hour and a half.
Yeah, and I feel like we got into it for sure.
Yeah. So is there anything else you guys want us to talk about before we wrap it up? Or are you good to go? No? Yes? No?
And I didn't mean to be combative towards anybody in the chat. It's just like that's just not something like
you don't have to apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, look, I totally understand people feeling the way they feel about the things. It's just that I have to be true to how I feel about the things. You know what I mean? And that should be okay. We should be able to coexist. So I feel you.
Stokes says, thank you for the lightsaber reviews. I ordered a loaded Saber Trio solo guard, and I shall try not to lock myself out with the swinging blade. Okay, well, hopefully you will order one of my sabers too when they do release, because I just paid for the first batch of 30, and I'm contractually obligated to pay for 100. And I'm making this one real special for you guys. So there's a lot going into it, and I'm going to show you a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's being crafted right now, and then it's going to be shipped over to the States to my boy Jesse. Kyberphonic, and he's going to load them all up. He's going to be engraving all of them. Some of them are going to be engraved with special quotes, which will only be maybe a few of the 100. So I think these are going to go pretty fast. I got a very unique. Me and Mark got a very unique story for these sabers, and we're going to engrave some of them with like different designs, and so it'll be each one will be kind of custom and different, which will be cool.
Heck yeah.
Some will have some like leather wrapping on them, some won't. I think it'll be sweet. But you guys will see. I got a lot planned. For it. Anyways, that's it. We love you guys. Thanks for dropping in, and as always, keeping the show alive. Josh, you got anything to say?
No, man, just I mean, it's Spider-Man week, you know what I mean? Like, there's cool stuff going on in Star Wars, but it's Spider-Man week, and I'm hyped up on it. So I hope you guys, if you're a Spider-Man fan, are hyped up as well. Should be a fun, nerdy week for everyone. So yeah, there'll be so much content coming out on my channels about Spider-Man on the weekend and stuff. So check some of that stuff out if you're kind of in the vibe. Yeah, and other than that, I'm just happy to be here, talking some Wars in the Stars.
Always. And hopefully you guys check out Cobra Kai Season 4 coming out December 31st. And please check out my Cobra Kai channel. I'm 138,000 subscribers strong, and I'd love to hit 140. That'd be cool. And then once Season 4 comes out, maybe we can get to 200. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Got a lot planned for you guys there. And Harry Potter Theory has a new breakdown for the trailer if you're interested in that. And of course, I'll be streaming tonight on Theories Arcade. So round the clock, baby.
Run the clock.
Zach sends $50 at the last second. Says, no, I missed it, but I love you guys for real. You guys fosters amazing work. Fosters.
Thank you.
We fosters, man.
Show do.
Love you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Motion detected at my front door. Nice. Cool. Let it happen.
Yep.
Sounds good. Can I come on in the future? Maybe. We all want the forces with us. Be cool, gents.
Yeah.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes.
Just watched it yesterday.
100%. Okay. Love you guys. Catch you all later. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.